Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I thought I'd bring you along this week because it's still an organize with me, but once in a while, because of life and you're rushing here and there, your room actually needs a reset. So you're still like cleaning, organizing, but it's because, you had a lot of stuff to do. And once you were done, you were exhausted or whatever the case may be, and you left your room not the way that you want to. So since I started this journey of, cleaning my room and then now I'm organizing every drawer, what I try to do is every time I finish the day, I try to finish the day the way the desk is now, pretty much cleaned up. Now, I have to tell you, you're going to see what I'm going to be doing at the end of the video, which was a completely different day than the day that I'm doing this. This is something for my new store. It's to wrap packages, like to put your roll in there and then it wets the tape, and then to wrap your to package your boxes. So I got to bring that downstairs because everything for the store is going to be in my soap room, and I have everything labeled and everything ready to go. It's still going to be a few days. Man, this was such a big undertaking. I didn't realize that we had that many things to move over. I said at first 2,500, but I forgot that we had been deleting stuff for a long time. Well, now, because we have unlimited, we can bring everything back. And I have to say, probably our storefront is not going to be all pretty at first because we're just trying to get it up there. We probably won't even have everything, but peeps, we're trying. We're trying. Tomorrow, I'm going to take pictures of everything and then I'm going to load it. We got to make sure that the scale talks to my computer and the printer. Then we got to look at the tax stuff and all that stuff. And then I think we're just going to open to USA and Canada for the first little bit, just until we get our bearings, because it's kind of a lot. Because we're looking at all the other countries and there's a lot like, oh, you need to do this and need to do that. So we're going to kind of roll in for that. So anyway, there is quite a bit because of all of that and me getting, so many things done. My room kind of got a little out of control. So what I decided to do, instead of organizing, I'm like, you know what? This room needs a reset. And it literally took me 25 minutes and it was reset. And that is the purpose of me doing all this work, is that I'll be able to reset my room in 25 minutes or less. Like, even if it gets really messy, I can really, clean it up really nicely, quickly. So the reason I didn't do any organizing today is Monday, November 11th, the day I'm doing the voiceover for this. And Mason's hockey team is having a tournament really quickly. And I usually do a bunch of stuff for the kids. And I just thought I would bring you along and just show you, this is what I started at 7:30 this morning. And I finished at 5 o'clock. And I'm not done. But the rest of the stuff, I have Lexi tomorrow. And I need to make hockey wax for the hockey sticks. So I can do that tomorrow and it'll be all ready for their hockey tournament. So the first thing I did was, I have a Sublimation printer, which I just took a regular Epson EcoTank printer. I put Sublimation ink in there. And of course, you have to have Sublimation paper. So I print everything out and I cut everything out. And I have to tell you, for these banners, I didn't cut the edges of the paper, and I would suggest to always cut around everything, because even though I couldn't see any ink there, when I pressed it, there's a few of them, that ended up with black, a little bit of black ink on the edges. And I'm like, that's just gonna have to be okay because I don't have time to redo this. So this is what I'm doing right now. I notice, oh, the last one, it had black ink, and I'm like, oh yes, I remember that. I need to make myself some little notes that, hey, when it takes the full sheet, still cut the edges, because it does, even if you don't see the ink, it still leaves a little bit of black ink. So even though everything is down, I make sure to cut the edges on everything else. And these are banners. So what we're going to do is, the kids are not going to know about that, but I'm going to hand those out to the parents. So the first game that they come out, we're going to greet them with all these banners. So it says, the U13A 2020-24, the name of their team, and then at the very bottom there, each family, like, it's the name of the last name of the player and his number. And the other things they're going to get just before the game. So, but that they're just going to get to see it when they come out. And that banner is 13 by 17, so it's longer than what my press is. So what I have to do is to do it in 2 sessions, and it's 90 seconds each time. So it took me a long time to do those banners. But what I try to do is always be doing something else. So I'm going to show you the little bags. They're called string backpacks for Sublimation. And I make some of those for them so that they can put their socks and their they have underpants and undershirts, and they can put it in there, and it's not just flying around in their hockey bag. So while I'm waiting the 90 seconds, I'm prepping the cutting around for the next thing, because like I said, I started at 7:30 this morning and I went till 5 o'clock, and I stopped for maybe 40 minutes to go have lunch. Now, I have to tell you, when I started this morning, that wasn't my plan. I'm just showing you. I made them those little signs. That's for when we go away to hotels. They can put that on their doors so that they can see where all the players are. Then I made them a towel, and the towel is for wiping their skates. And then the banner, and then this little string backpack here, and that's to put their socks and everything in. And then a hockey wax. And I got the labels done for the hockey wax, and that's probably what takes the longest, because I had to design the stickers. Now they're printed. I like to put a laminating sheet on it, and then I put it through my Cricut or my Silhouette and cut it out. So that's what I was up to today. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.